Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining. If it's your first time here, my name is Martin and I review tarot and oracle decks both indie and mass market. Well, today I have an upcoming release from Rockpool Publishing which was sent me for a review. It came on Thursday and I absolutely love it. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but it's a modern take on the Rider-Waite-Smith. And the artist is Lisa Porter. Lisa is probably well known for the Mystic Martian Oracle, which was also published by Rockpool this year. So on the back of the box, we have, based on the traditions of the Rider-Waite Tarot, Mystical Realm Tarot follows the Fool's journey in order to help you discover the necessary stages of individual growth. Traditionally, the Fool's journey is a metaphor for the journey through life, and the Fool stands for each of us as we share the journey together. With stunning hand-drawn illustrations, Lisa Porter guides you to launch onto your life with the spontaneous and innocent faith of the Fool. The illustrations feature a variety of historical eras and diverse characters, meaning your readings will deliver your timeless and essential messages. Journey into the unknown with the Fool using this tarot deck and step confidently into the life of your dreams. So it comes in this like two-part like really hard box, which obviously I didn't expect anything less from Rockpool, because the publishing quality is amazing. And inside the box you've got Embark on Your Path to Awareness, and then we have a soft cover book which is 181 pages long, and then you've got about the author and illustrator. Lisa is from Australia, a little town called Northampton, and she's been drawing for a long time. And there's a picture of Lisa in the back of the guidebook as well. And so the guidebook, what I've been reading in the guidebook, it is a brilliant little guidebook. It explains all the symbolisms in the cards. You've also got keywords here as well. So it is a really well thought out, put together deck. You've got all the index of the cards at the front, introduction, brief historical overview of tarot, and then we have about the Mystical Realm Tarot deck. So I'll just like briefly let's see what's in here. Even though the Mystical Realm Tarot is slightly altered from traditional tarot decks, I never wanted to wander too far from the traditional occultic, archetypal and symbolic messages, for there is endless material hidden within, depending on the reader's multi-layered level of awareness. Also, I feel mixed messages can sometimes be confusing to the inquirer. So basically Lisa's left everything in the deck. She's just kind of modernized the Rider-Waite-Smith for our times, even though you know, there's all sorts of different eras in time here. There's different cultures as well. It's a very diverse multicultural deck, which is lovely for our times now, because I know a lot of people don't like reading with the original Rider-Waite-Smith, because it doesn't show much diversity. But saying that, it was of the time, and you know, there's nothing we can do about that. And this is why we have artists like Lisa and other people who redo the Rider-Waite-Smith so it fits in our modern times. So there's some examples here as well. Little spreads, card combinations explained. You know what, I'd love to see a complete book of tarot card combinations. It'd be hefty, but you know, it'd be cool to see anyway. Back to the topic. So we've got examples here, and then tarot card spreads here as well. Ignore that because I absolutely despise soulmate twin flame questions. Career questions, baby questions spread. I don't agree with that either. Who will be the father of my children? That's absolutely ridiculous. So example 1 and example 3 are stupid questions. So we've got the pentagram spread here, and then we have got the major arcana. So you've got the 4 you know, explanation of the card, and then you've got upright keywords and reversed keywords for every single card in the book. It's not scrimped on the majors. It's a full colour book all the way through, and it's packed full of information all throughout the deck. What I do love about it is, hang on, all the minors are colour coded on the bottom. So for a beginner, that would be absolutely perfect. You know, this still stands true to the Pentacles, swords, the wands, and the cups. And so the Pentacles are green. Then we've got the, wait a moment, the cups are blue. The wands are like an orangey red colour, and finally the swords are like a very, very pale blue. So there's the guidebook, which is absolutely brilliant. You know, I haven't read all the way through the guidebook, but obviously when an author when somebody writes a guidebook, there's always something that we don't see, or maybe like the author passes on to us. So it's always nice to read a new guidebook, especially when it's Rider Waite based. So onto the cards now. So it comes in this lovely box with a ribbon to lift out, and it's got this kind of like yellowy gold matte edging on the cards, which is lovely as well. It really complements the whole design of the cards. The back's like the gold and the black and the kind of crimsony colour, and then you can see like the, you know, the matte kind of shining in the light. So the cardstock is standard, kind of like mass market cardstock, you know. It's perfectly usable. You know, it's nice, kind of like standard size as well. It shuffles lovely as well, but I've actually put them all back in order. So let's go on to the cards now. So it starts with the Fool. If anybody who knows like Lisa's art style, it's kind of quirky. It's not traditional. So if you like kind of quirky kind of artwork, this will be your thing. And if you, as I said to you before, like if this is your first kind of Rider Waite Smith deck and you're looking for something different, it's absolutely perfect for that too. So I'll go through the cards. So there's the Magician, dressed in that lovely purple robe, and as you can see, it's like full of symbolism as well. So there's nothing actually being missed out. Lisa's done the pillars as well, that already always in the High Priestess, and there's the Torah, what the High Priestess is holding, and the moon on the top of the High Priestess's head. So, you know, if you're familiar with Rider Waite Smith, this would be a perfect switch if you're looking for a modern deck. And also, if you're a newbie to tarot, this will give you all the information you need. What I do love about it is the different eras, which you will see. There's no particular theme running through the whole deck, so you haven't got like, say, like, you know, like Norse. There was a deck out, Tarot of the Ages, a while ago, so each suit represented a different era in time and different culture. This doesn't. They're all mixed up all the way through, and I think it works perfectly fine. So there's the Hierophant on there, the Lovers, which is lovely. I love the kind of like retro vibe that Lisa's put at the back there with the great big sun in the sky. And there we have the Chariot. The Sphinxes are kind of grinning at each other. Beautiful strength card there. And then we have the Hermit. I love that. And it's got like a nod to the vintage tarots as well, with the, you know, like the colours and the titles, the font. I really like it actually. The Wheel of Fortune. And then we have Justice, the Hangman, Death, Temperance. When I first had this deck, and I thought, you know what, do we really need another Rider Waite Smith? But actually, this one, I don't know what it is. There's something kind of really cool about it. I don't know, the colour scheme or maybe the artwork, it kind of brings the old images to life. And this is what I like about it as well. It's just a really modern take on it. but doesn't stray too far away from the tradition. This reminds me of one of the figures in Lisa's Mystical Martian Oracle. I absolutely love that star card. It's really cool. So different as well. The sun, focusing on the huge sun in the background, and the moon. Judgment, and finally the world from the majors. So as you can see, all the symbology is still in here as well. And now we're on to the Pentacles. I love it. You know, it's got kind of like, some of the cards have got like kind of a fairy tale feel to them. And it reminds, I don't know, I've got Hanson Roberts vibes from this deck, if anybody knows what that is. It was I think it was 90s tarot deck published by US Games back in the day. And it has got like that kind of like fairy tale quality to it as well. And there's the 3 of Pentacles and the 4. And then we've got the 5. And also I think these black borders around the cards really work because they make the artwork stand out. And then the 6 and the 7. Really shows like as well what Lisa's done in the Pentacles. It really shows like a lot of growth and abundance because of all the greenery and the coins. And it does get the whole meaning of the card as well. That's so lovely. And then you've got the 10. And the page. The knight. The queen. You've got the little rabbits, look. And the king. He's sitting cross-legged on his throne. And then we're on to the cups. Just lovely, lovely colours. Oh, so you've got like a male and 2 females there instead of 3 females that's normally on the Rider-Waite-Smith. The 5, look at the ominous sky there. And the 4 of cups. Oh, I've got these mixed up. Oh, there's the 5, sorry. Oh, I've got the 2 mixed up, 5 and the 4. 6 and the 7. That's a nice depiction of the 7. You know, deep in thought, thinking about, you know, what option to choose. The 8, I love that one. And the 9. Oh, you have the prayer flags there at the back as well. And the 10. That is so fairy tale-esque. It's lovely. It reminds me of an old fairy tale illustration in a book. I love the way that the house has been like drawn there. And then the page. And the knight. The queen. And the king. Now we're on to the fiery wands. 2. Ancient Egypt. That looks like another fairy tale. 5. 6. The 7. And the 8. Oh, with the fire underneath the wands as well on this one. The 9. And the 10. Really is a lovely deck. As I said, I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, but it's like kind of a really lovely fresh take. And the whole colour scheme works. we're finally onto the swords. The planets in the background there. Oh, I love that depiction of the sword, the 2, 3, and then the 4, 5. So that's really nice as well. You really get the, you know, the kind of like the full meaning, and you know, the choppy sea, choppy waters. 7, 8. Oh, that's a cool one as well for the 9. And then the 10. The page. The knight. The queen. And finally the king. So there you go, guys. That is like a little flip through of this lovely deck. And I think that it's well worth adding to somebody's collection. Or maybe, you know, you're a bit bored of like the same old and you just want like a more modern copy. There is the Wiser Tarot out now as well, which has just stayed with Pamela's original illustrations, but I think some of the people in the cards, they've had different colour skin tones added. I think that's the only difference with the Wiser, but this is a complete redrawing of Pamela's artwork. I'm impressed. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I didn't think I would, but I do, and it's lovely. You know, as I said before, Rockpool are coming up with some really lovely decks, and there's some nice ones to look out for, especially in the latter part of this year as well. And so, yeah, I think it's worthy of adding to anyone's collection. And with Christmas coming up, if you want to gift somebody a tarot deck, this would be the perfect deck to, you know, give somebody, in my opinion. Everything about it, the colour scheme, the usability, the guidebook as well, apart from the 2 silly spreads in there, it's absolutely perfect. And so this is the Mystical Realm Tarot, and it's by Lisa Porter. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back with another review tomorrow. I was actually gifted something incredibly special by a person in the community, and I'm going to be reviewing it tomorrow. So thanks very much. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day wherever you are, and I will see you all soon. Bye, guys.